Hi guys, welcome back to this week's Riders in the Storm episode, and we're back in Arizona. We're super excited about that. I wanted to start off this vlog by telling you a little bit about it. Coach and I did a little walkabout around the area around here, showing a well that's coming up and an abandoned building which probably should be taken down. We also wanted to give you a brief history of Snowbird West RV Park. Stay tuned to the end. I'll put up a phone number where you can call and make arrangements if you need a place to come, where they have water for 2 or 3 hours a day. They're trying to get it even longer now with this new solar system that we have for security and for the pumps and whatnot that was put on by a fabulous gentleman who really knows a lot about solar. So that's coming up. Stay to the end for that, and I'll give you a phone number where you can see if you can fit in here during next winter. It's getting time for everybody to start leaving. We're getting close to Snake Day. You can come in here overnight and you can stay for a week and for a month. A lot of escapers guys are some really great people that we enjoy being around from escapers come in here and use this as a place to stay as they're crossing from maybe one event to the other. And they actually have a couple of dances and parties in here once in a while, which is really nice. Anyway, we wanted to end finally with talking about the DMV here in Arizona, which we decided in this episode to make our domicile. You don't have to go to the other end of the world of a county. You have to do that initially to set up your account in that county, but after that you can use your membership or your what do they call it? Anyway, your account, that's what I'm looking for. Your account to go to any DMV for any of the trailers or rig or any of the stuff that you need to do with the DMV. So that was an important part to add. Anyway, hope you enjoy this video, and we will talk to you on the next one because we're going to be moving again. It's that time of the year. So stay tuned, and we hope you enjoy this vlog, and we'll see you on the next one. So we just had breakfast
at the Spurs Cafe.
Yeah, and this is the line to get in the place.
Steve and Pati start this week's vlog off with breakfast in Wickenburg, Arizona. Wickenburg, Arizona is steeped in the rich history of the American West, known as the Dude Ranch capital of the world.
So we're walking they call it the river walk. It just goes over, I guess, a big, ginormous wash. There's no water down there. Patty and I are just walking across, and this is in Wickenburg.
Yes.
Really nice little, hospitable little town. Everybody's friendly. We just had a great breakfast. Now we're walking back to the truck.
Hey, this is Wickenburg. It's their little theater. And it's like an old-time theater where you buy your box office tickets out front. And it's got free cartoons at 9 in the morning. And then right now it's showing Dune Part 2 at 2:45 and 7 p.m.
Coach? Hey guys, I'm out here with my coach. He and I are looking at this new house we're looking to buy. And he's back in the bedroom now. Pretty nice, huh, Coach?
Oh, there's a hole in the floor, so that'd be the bathroom. Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. Here. Wrong spot. There's the toilet.
So that's the probably goes to a septic, huh?
I don't know.
Pretty nice, huh?
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think of the couch?
Yeah. You know, a little spit and rag. And
yeah, you're done. You got to put in a new window. Looks like it's a little out of square.
Well, you just take a clear plastic bag and staple it to it.
But whatever this is, right here, they pounded that sucker into the ground. The center post right there.
Yeah, but it's the only one.
It's the only one. Hey, you gotta start somewhere, and they got brand new curtains in there.
Yeah, just shake the rugs out.
Shake the rugs out, Velo vacuuming. And we're there. Said no one ever.
Well, maybe we get the girls to glue the window back together.
Yeah, I just gotta put. Looks like the satellite dish on the roof is in really good condition. You give it what, a 2 thumbs down?
Possibly.
This is nothing that a bulldozer can't handle.
Something living under there.
Something
so you
there.
got neighbors already.
This is a well, guys. Out here in the middle of the desert. I'd tell you more about it, but it's not mine. This drives me crazy. This right here, out here, guys, is priceless. On our way up to Parker, Patty and I, and we're just leaving Snowbird West, and we've made a big decision that
Big whoop.
there's 3 options. Is, you know, people who RV like we do, there's 3 places that you could domicile. One is in Florida, which we could have done. We turned down because we heard insurance is super expensive there, and we're not big fans of the East Coast. The other one is Texas. Again, not big fans of central area of the country. What are there some other reasons we don't like Texas? But it can get hot. You know, you can only be there a certain part of the year unless you really have really good air conditioning. It's a great place to go in the winter. They got the Rio Grande Valley. We can go all kinds of places. Some nice beaches down in South Padre Island, which we'll probably visit at some point in time and make a video about that. But basically, we ruled Texas out. And then the other one is, well, there's a couple more. South Dakota. We started in South Dakota, but they changed the rules for your state taxes, how they take that out. And they pushed that out for people, the remote workers, where you had to pay taxes basically from wherever your job hired you at. And for Patty, that was like, what, New Jersey or something? Maryland. Yeah, Baltimore, Maryland. So we decided not to do that one. And we pulled out of there, but that's where we were. Now, are we going to Parker? Parker.
Which way? Focus. Which?
That way?
Maybe.
Yeah, Parker's out here, baby. We're going to Parker, but anyway, we decided on Arizona, which is not its own non-tax state. However, they don't tax Social Security, which is nice. And their rate is like 2.5%, something like that. And so we decided with that, but not only that, because of Snowbird West, where we live, probably have our rig, our gray trailer that you've probably seen in some previous videos. And we're going to go there because, we're going to stay here for residency because if, for whatever reason, things get crazy in the world, you could basically be in Arizona and go from hot to cold, cold to hot, winter to summer, summer, whatever, up north, 2.5, 3 hours away. So that's why, right, Patty, we decided to do Arizona. So we're on our way to Parker to get our registration on our trailer so that if we decide to move around, then we will here in coming weeks. We have actual legitimate plates on the back of our Montana 5th wheel. So now we're on our way to Parker. Okay guys, here we are outside Parker, Arizona DMV at La Posa County. Windy day. It's always windy out here. It's like a trailer out in the middle of nowhere. But this is where we got to come because we live in Siloam, which is right on the edge. It's actually longer to get here out to here, like 60 miles to go into Phoenix area if we were closer. Because of the counties, it's only like 45 miles, but we got to come all the way out here. So anyway, the line is typical DMV. If there's 20 people in line, they'll have every desk open. There'll be 5, 6 people helping you, but since there's a short line, there's only 2 people. They give the rest of the people a day off or something. Go figure. Gotta love government.
DMV all the way.
Hello, YouTube. In this Writer in a Storm episode, we want to give you a brief history of Snowbird West RV Park. As you can see, there are many books of photos taken over the 40-plus years of the Great Winter Getaway. Clarence and Donna Hall sold their motel and other businesses to purchase 400 acres to start a campground between Phoenix and Quartzsite, Arizona. The campground would be large enough for 1,500 members. They got the idea for a co-op type campground from friends Stan and Kathy Christian, who formed the National Snowbird Association and created the Snowbird Coyote Camp. They anticipated 500 members to join the first year. The camp started on February 1, 1981. Annual membership, if purchased prior to March 1, 1981, was locked in at $200, while charter members would only pay $200 for the rest of their lives. Initially, memberships were fully refundable if the campers were not fully satisfied. Camping fees increased to $250 per year in July 1981. By the end of 1981, the following improvements had been made to the campground. The bathhouse and well were the first facilities built. A 4,000-gallon dump station was installed. A deep well was dug with a pump rate of 35 gallons per minute, 24 hours a day. Drilling began on February 25, 1981, and reached a depth of 407 feet, but no water was found. On March 27th, a depth of 473 feet was reached, still with no water. Good water was not located until drilling reached 515 feet. A tool shed was built for hand tools. 1981, the clubhouse was started and completed in 1982. Clarence and Donna Hall joined with Glenn and Pat Terry to purchase a second piece of land in Florida for a second campground in November 1981, resulting in the start of 2 camps within 10 months. Lou and Betty Bauer were hired as managers for Snowbird West in November 1981. Members contributed to the camp. The ladies' volunteer group, the Rockettes, brought rocks from nearby mountains to outline the roads and properties. Some of the rocks for the clubhouse were from the Big Horn Mountain area, just past the start of Salome Road, where the canal goes through the mountain. This proved unproductive, so they began getting the rocks from Aguila Road instead. Laura Pedersen painted the murals on the bathroom doors. On January 27, 1988, Mr. Abraham Barzilai purchased Snowbird West from Clarence Hall and Carolyn Owens for $50,000. On April 13, 1988, Tina Larson and Avram took over ownership. In 1988, the entire property was fenced, and a cattle guard was installed to keep the free-range cows out. In November 1988, Clarence Hall and Carolyn Owens left Snowbird West.